Hello everyone and welcome back to a little bit of random. My name's Amanda and today I have for you the stuff I got from the Lush 2025 Valentine's Day collection, and there's a few other things in there, but let me go ahead and open up my package and I'll show you what I got. So I do have my product sheet here, and as you can see, we've gotten 5 items from the Valentine's Day range, and the 2 other items, those are just add-ons I did while I was making my order. And the first item I'm pulling out is the Sex Bomb Body Scrub. Sex Bomb is one of my favorite scents that Lush does, so I had to get this. It says, unleash your inner sex bomb. Heady ylang ylang and jasmine may have people falling at your feet all after use. Okay, so ingredients in here are castor sugar, let's see, fairly traded organic cocoa butter, organic almond oil, extra virgin coconut oil, jasmine absolute, clary sage oil, ylang ylang oil, soybean flour, lactic acid, titanium, and some other preservatives and colorants. Right, and we open up the container. We see that it is a swirled body scrub with purple and pink. That is the same colors as the Sex Bomb Bath Bomb. And it smells just like Sex Bomb. A little bit sweeter because of the castor sugar, but still delicious. Next item I'm pulling out is not from the Valentine's Day range, but it is a newer item from Lush. It is one of the community candles, and you can see Lush X Community there. These were released around Christmas time, but I waited to get mine. I didn't do a big haul for Christmas this year from Lush. I got a lot of things in the sale, which I can show you in a different video when I do my collection. Now, these candles used to be in a little glass jar. They are moving them all over to these metal tins, and I believe the base is slightly different than they were using in the other candles. This feels a lot harder. It has sweat a little because of the heat in my climate. I live in a very humid area, but I know they used to be primarily soy bean oil or wax, butter, something along those lines, that they had put into a oh, I have to peel the bottom, hold on one second guys, that they had put into the old candles to when they made them, and they were a bit softer. That felt a lot harder, more sturdy a candle. Let's see here, and it does smell exactly like Honey I Washed the Kids, so it's a very caramel, toffee, buttery scent. I love Honey I Washed the Kids. That was the first soap I ever used from Lush, so just a little backstory on me. Let me pause and get this label. Sorry about the glare there. Okay. So it's saying not to get on the skin, and I know there are other candles have those same directions, not to get on the skin. They do make Lush melts that you can use in your wax burner, because they are made from wax, and they also serve as a second purpose for a bath melt, and those ones are safe to be in contact with the skin, but these are not. Okay, so there's the directions there. I'm not going to read them. I'm just going to have them up. Here is the only other non-Valentine's Day item in the bunch. This is the Creamy Candy Bubble Bar. This embossed flower shape used to be a little flower candy. They do just do the little embossed flower now, though, with the silver shimmer. That looks like, from a shape, color perspective, everything else is the same as the original. It's just that little embossment that's different. Oh yeah, that's Creamy Candy. That's very lovely. I do enjoy that, and I've never had that bubble bar before, so that'll be a treat. Something new. I've tried a lot of their bath bombs and bubble bars, but never that one, so I'm excited for that. And now we have this absolute monster of a bath bomb. This is called the Love Struck Bath Bomb. It is the Comforter scented. I do love the Comforter scent. Mine came a little bit damaged, but it's not terrible. The arrow part just broke a little bit, so that's fine. I still use the product, no problem. I am, since it's a little bit broken though, going to leave it in this cellulose baggie. I'm not going to remove it, and that will help preserve the scent of it as well. But yeah, that's really cool. And you can smell the Comforter through the packaging, so that's very pungent, and it's very large. I will actually split this into 2 baths because my bathtub isn't like huge, so I will go ahead and split that. And then I forgot to read you guys the ingredients in the creamy candy, so let me go back and do that. So ingredients are sodium bicarbonate, cream of tartar, sodium lathrate sulfate, fairly treated organic coconut butter, fragrance, almond oil, vanilla absolute, citric acid, titanium dioxide, and some colorants. And then in the Honey I Wash the Kids, those ingredients are a word I cannot even say, but I'm just going to say CPD, geranol, lanolol. There's a lot of words in that I can't say. So actually, I'm just going to leave that one be. I'll just hold it steady. You can read the ingredients yourself. That's the Honey I Wash the Kids candle. And then up to the Love Struck Bath Bomb, we have drop into warm water and let it dissolve, then soak in the bath. It says ingredients are sodium bicarbonate, citric acid, coarse sea salt, fragrance, bergamot oil, blackcurrant absolute, cypress oil, popping candy. So that's what's going to be inside the popping candy and the coarse sea salt. Titanium dioxide, cornstarch. So it's going to be a foamier bath bomb because of the cornstarch. Sodium cocoa sulfate, and then some colorants at the end of that. Pulling out the Frog Prince. This is a shower jelly. It says feel totally transformed with softening carrageenan and Prince Charming scented leathers. I've never smelled Prince Charming from Lush, so that'll be new. The cap wasn't on all the way, so it's a little juicy, but that kind of is what it is. Hopefully it's okay inside. We'll double check it. And then we have ingredients are marshmallow root infusion, sodium lathyl sulfate, the glycol again, a carrageenan extract, grapefruit oil, West Timor sandalwood oil, geranium oil. I don't always love geranium. Hopefully it's not real prominent. Pomegranate juice should be good. Titanium dioxide, and then those colorants again. I should mention that carrageenan extract, whenever it's in something, it's super hydrating, but also gives the jellies their wobble and give them that jelly texture. It is also a naturally occurring colorant, or not colorant, I'm sorry, naturally occurring ingredient. So that means it's vegan, so it's not like an animal protein for the gelatin. That carrageenan extract is functioning as the gelatin. I don't know that I love the smell. It's definitely heavy on the geranium. I mean, I'll use him. And maybe once wet and on the skin, more of that marshmallow root and pomegranate will come out. But right now, just smelling him out of the jar, getting hit with geranium. So, see him? He's sparkly little prince. He's so cute and wobbly. Wibble, wibble, wabble. Okay, and then we have Dust the Two of Us. In the mood for pillowy, soft skin, sprinkle this sensual Sex Bomb scented dusting powder all over. And like I told you, Sex Bomb is my favorite scent. I get it in whatever it comes out in. So I was going to get this regardless. Still working on a big Snow Fairy dusting powder from a year ago. These last absolutely forever. This little bottle will last you a very long time. So you can imagine how long the big bottle is taking me to get through. Okay, and then I have ingredients of cornstarch, marjoram carbonate, soybean flour, bababas flour, jasmine absolute, clary sage oil, ylang ylang oil, titanium dioxide, synthetic musk, synthetic fluorofluorogate, that's the sparkle, tin oxide, and then the other little bits and colorants in there. Last but not least, the last two products I wanted in this gift set called Cherry Chocolate were the Posh Chocolate Shower Gel in a small and the Cherry on the Top soap. It was a better deal to get it in the gift set than it was to get both items separate, so that's what I went ahead and did. You could gift this to somebody if you wanted to for Valentine's Day. They have a to and a from card. It lists the products and what's in them. So for the Posh Chocolate, it says lather up in a marvelous meeting of rich hazelnut, sweet cocoa powder, and hydrating glycerin. And then for the Cherry on the Top soap, it says a firm and fruity bar inspired by mouth-watering fruit sandwich recipes from Japan. And now I did see a review that spoiled that soap for me, and it does say that it is Sakura scented. Again, that's one of the scents from Lush I've never smelled, but I love Sakura flavored things like teas and pastries. So I'm sure I will like the way that smells, so I went ahead and grabbed it. I was on the fence, to be honest, in the beginning, but once I heard that, I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to like this, and I almost dropped it. The ribbons are made from plastic bottles that Lush recycles and then forms into the ribbon, so that's really cool and ethical. It's a very green practice. I love that. And then this paper is called Locta paper, and it is also made from recycled paper. So that's really cool that Lush can do that and be able to give back to the environment in that way. And it does speak to their sustainable and ethically sourced practices as a company. So I really love that as well. And you can always reuse this paper if you had a small gift to go ahead and put that as another layer of recycling. So that's awesome. I'm sorry about the mess on my desk, guys. I've shot like 2 videos today, so there's a lot of product floating around I have to find a home for. So I do apologize. My little package was wrapped by Jita's team. Jetta's. That's a hard name to say, I gotta be honest with y'all. Okay, so that's the Posh Chocolate. Ingredients for that are, let's see if it tells me it should. Check this. There we go. There are the ingredients list. So it is glycerin, sodium, cocoa, ferrobenzonite, sodium laurethol sulfate, water, cocoa powder, hazelnut milk, fine sea salt, lactic acid, cocoa absolute, Australian sandalwood oil, vanilla absolute, vanilla absolute. And then again, some other bits and bobs that are working in there to make the product smell the way that it smells. So that's Posh Chocolate. And then the final item is the... Oh, this is a chunky piece of soap. The Cherry on Top soap. Oh, it's an end piece. I got a little bit of a chunkier baby because I got an end piece. And you can tell by the side there, this was the end of the brick. And it's not embossed with Lush. Usually they're embossed with Lush, so... Okay. Oh, that does smell delicious. It's not as sweet as the Cherry Pop body wash. If you got it in the... if you got it in this Valentine's Day collection, but I had mine from a kitchen shower box earlier in last year, or I'm sorry, later last year. I think it was in either the October or November box. I want to say it was in the November box. It was really, really nice. But that is that same cherry scent. It's just not as sweet. So that to me smells more like a natural, like a cherry gelatin, like a Jello gelatin, or like a cherry pie. It's very cherry. It's just not like candy shop cherry. It's very natural, sweet, naturally occurring cherry. But it's still amazing. Oh, I really like that. I'm glad I got an M piece. I will happily use that. Amazing. And I don't have the ingredients to hand since it came in the gift set. Let me see. Maybe they include, sometimes they'll include oh, they did. They included the ingredients list. Fantastic. So I can read it to you. So cherry on top has rose water, which I'm not getting any of the rose water, thank God, because I don't like anything with rose, really. It has to be really berried. Rapeseed oil, coconut oil, glycerin, water, organic cherry. Oh, there it is. Organic cherry juice. That's why it smells like natural cherry. Organic extra virgin coconut oil, titanium dioxide, almond essential oil, Brazilian, or I'm sorry, benzene resinoid, jasmine absolute. Oh, it has jasmine. Okay. You tell me jasmine, I'm going to like it too. Mimosa. Oh, well, these are all my favorite things. No wonder I like it. Orange flower. Just, I love all those scents. And they're overwhelming the rose, which is doubly happy for me. It smells so good. Highly, highly. If you get nothing else from the Valentine's range, you have to try this soap. It is new. Lush has never made it before, but it is so good. And they've made things in the Sakura scent, but never a soap. And it's so delicious. I'm telling you, must try this season. Right. And then just two more little bits to go over. In the sweetest of friendships, let there be laughter and sharing of pleasures. For in the dew of light things the heart finds is morning and is refreshed. So that's a little poem, I'm assuming written by the fellow down at the bottom. And they put that in the package. So just wanted to share that with you all. And then the last thing, Lush did give a coupon, which they've never done before, as far as I've been a customer of Lush in a gift set. And it says, did someone say 10% off? Need an excuse to treat yourself? Not with this voucher, you don't. Spoil yourself for less with 10% off when you shop with us in store. So it is asking you to come into store, but I go there, like I have a store that's, I want to say like 35 minutes away from my house in the mall. And I go there every now and again, time pending on a weekend. I'm usually swamped, but if I'm not, I'll stop in, see what the new stuff is. So if I see something I like there, 10% off. So I do appreciate that Lush did that. They haven't done it before as far as my knowledge, or if they have done it, they haven't done it in many years, because I've been a customer since the early 2000s. So having said that, fantastic. Thank you, Lush, for doing that. Very much appreciate the coupon. Yeah, like really not sure on still is that Frog Prince, because I can smell a little bit more of the geranium thing. Sorry, it took me a second. Geranium that I'd like, but hopefully once it's on the skin, more of that sweet marshmallow and that pomegranate comes through. Everything else was a win for me. Loved it all. This soap, like I can't rave enough. This soap, amazing. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me. As always, I very much appreciate it. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you really liked it, you could subscribe to the channel. And other than that, have a wonderful day. Goodbye now.